As with every Turner project, ensuring the safety of everyone involved at the job site was a top priority. With a 14-week project duration and over 10,000 man-hours of work, there was not a single injury. This exceptionally safe job site was due to several policies and techniques implemented by Turner. Personal protective equipment was mandatory at all times for both Turner employees and subcontractors performing work. While all construction projects have complications to some degree, the obstacles on this project were especially substantial. The building policies set forth by the landlord made many tasks more different than usual and required more advanced planning to ensure that all work was completed on time. Another challenge was making sure that all materials could fit into the building and up to the third floor where the project was located. Materials were designed and manufactured so that they could either fit in the elevator or up the stairs. If this was not possible, an exterior window was removed so that materials could be loaded directly into the space with a crane. Doster Construction Company completed Phase 2 of the residence of Grant Park at Cool Springs in June of 2011. Grant Park is an upscale condominium community that features 1- and 2-bedroom units with high-end finishes such as wood flooring, ceramic tile, crown molding, granite countertops in the kitchen, and cultured marble in the bathrooms. Use of the Encompass software and tablet PCs proved beneficial in effectively completing punch list items with fewer personnel, along with the ability to quickly access plans and drawings without leaving the site. Doster has already begun construction on Phase 3 of this project. St. George's Episcopal Church Flood Restoration and Renovation Project exemplifies responsibility through its safety record. The parent company puts safety as one of the keys to a successful project, and the St. George's Renovation Project was no exception. The project had no lost time. The St. George's Episcopal Church Flood Restoration and Renovation Project was a renovation to an active church and kindergarten. Keeping the church and kindergarten open and fully operational through the project required intense coordination and communication regarding schedule and work activities between the church, parent company's field supervision, and the parent company's project management team. The St. Thomas Hospital Cancer Center renovation project included renovating 5,186 square feet of the existing medical records department in the basement of the K-Tower building into a new linear accelerator vault for the adjacent Dan Rudy Cancer Center. In order to provide the necessary radiation shielding for the new linear accelerator vault, new deep foundations and structure had to be constructed within the basement. The new area also consisted of a new nurses' station, physician workroom, exam rooms, and support spaces for the new linear accelerator. The project was completed on time and under budget thanks to a dedicated team of design and construction professionals who worked collaboratively to overcome the many challenges that this particular renovation presented. J&S Construction is responsible for completing the first switchgrass biomass plant in Tennessee for Genera Biomass, LLC. The biomass plant was completed in September 2011 and is planned as an innovation park or prototype to allow Genera Energy to determine the best switchgrass biomass procedures as they plan to develop several hundred more across the state of Tennessee in the coming years. Located in Vonore, Tennessee, it is a 22-acre, one-of-a-kind campus which will integrate and optimize the entire biomass supply chain. Using the design-build approach to construction, J&S Construction worked closely with Genera in helping them design the facilities, site plans, and helping meet their budget and schedule. The campus features a 6,400 square foot office building, a 7,500 square foot building for switchgrass bale storage, an 1,800 square foot building for on-site equipment maintenance and storage, a 3,500 square foot process building for conversion process demonstration, as well as associated site improvements. This project exemplifies the AGC membership's pursuit of skill, integrity, and responsibility through its exceptional safety records, successful completion, innovation in construction techniques, excellence in project management and scheduling, and dedicated to client service. The parking garage is a 212,000 square foot cast-in-place parking structure that houses a 20-lane air rifle and 6-lane small bore rifle range, a maintenance and receiving office, facility management storage and workshop facilities, as well as a FIFA-certified 88,000 square foot artificial turf soccer field on the roof. The project has no lost time accidents despite the difficult conditions and tight time schedule. The MBA parking garage was a project that did not fall short on its list of challenges. A site with limited access, blasting within a residential neighborhood and an occupied school campus, 60 calendar days of delay due to permitting and Mother Nature, the construction of a rifle range and facility maintenance shop within the structure, and an artificial turf soccer field on the roof. Despite these and other unique challenges, the project was successfully delivered to the client on time. Eastside Medical Center's emergency department expansion and renovation began in August 2010 and was completed in November 2011. This multi-year project had multiple phases so that the facility could continually offer emergency care to its community without decreasing quality or wait time. The existing emergency department remained operational with minimal impacts thanks to the construction of temporary facilities, rerouting pedestrian traffic with adjusting sidewalk paths, and adjusting the mechanical systems so that surrounding areas not under construction would remain comfortable and safe. Special attention was made in regards to schedule and cost. The facility owner made it known that it was a priority to procure the additional exam rooms as soon as possible to accommodate an ever-growing demand that would increase census and fill beds. However, the corporate office wanted costs controlled and to stay within budget while meeting the facility owner's expectations. J.E. Dunn completed the expansion phase of the project on time and under budget by approximately $214,000 and completed the renovation phase of the project approximately 5 weeks early. Good. The Eastside Medical Center Medical Office Building is located northeast of Atlanta, Georgia, in the town of Snellville, Georgia. In June 2010, J.E. Dunn started construction on a greenfield 2-story, 46,000 square foot medical office building shell owned by Duke Realty. This medical office building is located on the same campus as Eastside Medical Center owned by HCA. During construction of the shell building, Duke Realty awarded 4 tenant build-out suites to J.E. Dunn. The shell building consisted of precast concrete panel exterior walls and interior common areas, lobby and elevator bank, corridors and restrooms on both floors. The 4 tenant build-out suites awarded to J.E. Dunn included a general surgery suite and spine rehabilitation suite, both of which have since been leased by Eastside Medical Center. Also included in these 4 suites were a neurosurgical suite and an endocrine suite. The Eastside Medical Office Building shell and tenant suites were completed in April of 2011. This project is also currently under review for award of LEED certified status. The Seton Medical Office Building is a 4-story, 112,000 square foot structure, including 75,000 square feet of tenant improvements on the new Middle Tennessee Medical Center campus. The tenant improvements include radiation and oncology diagnostics, medical imaging, wound care, cardiac care, and palliative care. Seton Medical Office Building is the 3rd phase for the Middle Tennessee Medical Center Replacement Hospital project preceding the DePaul Medical Office Building and the new MTMC Replacement Hospital. From a logistical perspective, throughout the construction, the Turner team had to be extremely cognizant of the needs for the hospital and the existing DePaul building. Coinciding with the lean principles, Turner utilized the Last Planner system as the primary scheduling tool. The Last Planner system provided the level of collaboration between trades, held the team accountable, and ultimately provided the individual buy-in on schedule from each trade on a weekly basis to attain the goals and milestones that have been set by the project team. Developed on a former brownfield site on historic Canal Street, the 65,500 square foot New Orleans Bioinnovation Center serves as a biotech incubator facility in support of the revitalized downtown medical district of New Orleans. The design team worked to develop a facility that seamlessly connects the history of Canal Street with the emergent technology of biosciences, while respecting both the scale and fabric of its unique urban context. The facility contains 4 occupiable levels, along with a mechanical penthouse and parking at grade. A large internal courtyard provides entry from the parking situated in the rear of the site. The first floor contains an owner's administrative wing, large conference room, a retail shell space, and loading and support spaces. The second and third floors contain flexible, modular wet labs and support spaces, offices, and conference rooms. The fourth floor contains offices and conference rooms, in addition to approximately 10,500 square feet of shell space reserved for future expansion. The John Wesley Work Home was built circa 1888 at the 17th Ave North and Meharry Boulevard corner of the Fisk University campus. This Victorial-style home became the residence of John Wesley Work III in 1937. Work directed the Fisk Jubilee Singers, in addition to writing over 100 musical compositions. John Wesley Work was a teacher and composer at Fisk University for 39 years. The 3,100 square foot, 2-story house was completely restored in 2011. The original wood clapboard siding was restored. The wood windows and wood doors were repaired, including the art glass panes on the front entry. The heart pine wood floors were repaired and refinished. 3 coal-burning fireplaces were repaired, and the wood and tile fireplace mantels were reconstructed. The exterior wood was restored and the porches rebuilt. The stone and brick masonry foundation and chimneys were repaired and repainted. New electrical and mechanical systems were incorporated into the house in an unobtrusive manner. Photographs of the house dating from 1888 were provided by the Fisk University Library. These were useful in the restoration process to determine parts of the house's construction that were no longer in place, including an original stair and door on the north side that had been removed decades ago. Chippenham Hospital is located in Richmond, Virginia, and is part of HCA Healthcare of Virginia, which is one of the East Coast's largest healthcare providers. The project consisted of the demolition and renovation of an existing 5th-floor, 21,000 square foot rehabilitation unit into a new 32-bed medical and surgical intensive care unit. Challenges that faced this project included a short 9-month schedule, avoiding the disruption of facility operations, overall logistics, and the remediation of an existing water intrusion issue. HCA was very satisfied with the project outcome and even ranked J.E. Dunn 11 out of 10 on a project survey. On November 20, 2009, a formal groundbreaking ceremony was held to mark the start of construction for the Boeing Company's South Carolina 787 final assembly and delivery facility. Boeing's high-profile expansion program for the Dreamliner program represents the largest single capital investment in South Carolina's history, a record previously tied to BMW's historic decision to bring its luxury car assembly to the state in 1992. KBR Turner, a joint venture of the KBR Building Group and Turner Construction Company, with the design partner BRPH, was responsible for design and construction of this significant expansion under a design-build contract with Boeing. The same team, KBR Building Group, Turner, and BRPH, worked together previously at Boeing's North Charleston complex while designing and constructing the company's 787 fuselage production facilities that were completed 5 years ago. Boeing's new 787 assembly and delivery facility shares the same 240-acre site with these facilities. There were 4 million safe labor hours without a lost time incident. Turner Construction KBR Building Group joint venture contracted nearly 25% of the work to minority, women, and veteran-owned businesses and 85% to local South Carolina firms.